Today, I'm thrilled to introduce our esteemed guest, a coach whose expertise fills a crucial void in today's world. Join me in an enlightening conversation as Namrata Dave shares her passion for advocating financial literacy and effective money management, especially targeted towards the younger generation. With innovative methodologies, she transforms the often daunting subject of finance into an engaging and accessible topic for children. This conversation is sure to enlighten and empower you with valuable insights into financial literacy and beyond. Moreover, Namrata will graciously unveil the personal challenges she encountered on her journey into motherhood, illustrating how these hurdles ultimately became profound blessings in her life. Prepare to be inspired by her resilience and wisdom. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jennifer's Crossroad Conversation. Our guest for today is a teacher by profession specializing in mathematics and science with more than a decade experience. She is also a life coach who is on a mission to impart financial education to 1 million teens by 2025. She is Namrata Dave. Welcome to my podcast, Namrata.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone.
How are you doing today, Namrata?
It's great. Actually, eagerly waiting for your podcast.
Same here. Your niche is so unique, and I really wanted to have you on my podcast to let the audience know about this and make the most of it today. So
Sure.
let's start with your professional journey. We know you're coming with a teaching background, teaching maths, teaching science, but what inspired you to get into coaching and specifically this kind of a niche, financial literacy and for teens?
Okay. So I would start with my career. Like I started as a career in a master's in science biochemistry. So my first focus was on going to pharma company and do some research and all these things. But somehow after marriage, I came to know that this won't be possible with the family members and everyone. So moved from pharma to towards the teaching line. Though it was my passion to teach someone, but then after doing B.Ed and everything, I came to know that this is very, very good profession and you come up with such a good questions which are every time popping up from the student's mind. And as a
Exactly.
teacher, you have to answer them. So that quality I was having since childhood because my father and my mother always taught me to be a part of conversation. But just wait for your turn. It's not like to jump in the conversation, but you have to wait. So I know that how to put the question, the answer or question in that conversation, and that always in my uh, inside me and everywhere that I was thinking that how kids are thinking and how they are doing everything. So that quality make me a best teacher. And thank you so much for that everything. My B.Ed teacher nurtured me in that time. So after that, I see that creativity and innovation was always there inside me. So if the topic is very hard or complicated, I put it in a very simple way and easy way so they can understand. My always motto for education was that not be in the four wall inside the box. I always go outside and teach them so they enjoy and they love it. Till the date my students are telling me, miss, what that topic which you taught me in the 2005, still I remember. So I was thinking that wow, this is a very good. So after teaching around, as you mentioned, 10 years of teaching experience I'm having, one day I came to know that this is not enough because I know about all the curriculum and everything, but my students are not getting exactly what they want to know about right now. Like, I'll tell you my story behind this. When I was in the sixth standard, seventh standard, I asked my father regarding stock market because that was that one topic in my mathematics, and he said you do all other things. I will teach you after 2 days. And he taught me very well. So my curiosity was very much at that time that now I want to know about more, because I saw the some books also there in his cupboard and in a bookshelf and everywhere. So I asked that you are doing stock market there. So he said, yes, I'm doing. So I asked him more that no, I want to know about more about this. So he said that first you finish your education, then we will talk. I completed. I asked him. He said, no, first you get the job, then we will talk. I do that, and then first salary came in my hand. I asked that now, no, you save in a bank account. It's safer. Don't do all these things in a stock market. And
Hmm.
after that, I forgot actually to ask him, because after two, three times he denied to answer my question. I thought that's okay. It is not for me. Maybe my father is right. Maybe I'm very curious, so I'm asking every time. And then I stopped asking him after 35 years of my age. And then I came to know that he forget and I also forget. And this is very important, because everyone is running behind financial freedom. And I'm not knowing anything about this. And then it started. And then I thought, I researched everything, and I came to know that this is not in a 1 year or 2 year or after graduation or after first salary. It is actually start from 5 years. When you are at the five age, you should know about everything. You know about money. You know about that problem, the solves which are giving in the mathematics book, like Mohan is having a 10 rupees. He went for a shopping. He buy some goods from 2 rupees. So how much is remaining? We are having this kind of problem solving sums in our mathematics. But what is the motto behind this is not mentioned, because we have to save money. And how much we have to save money, we have to learn. Like brushing is very important from the childhood. Financial literacy is as important as the brushing. So it should be in a habit. And then I have started doing all these things very seriously to promote this, to teach them from the starting. So right now I'm also matlab, doing for the kindergarten also, that they know about all these things, because it is very important. Maybe for them it's a playway method, but they should know. So when they are
Hmm.
at the 25 and earning the first salary, they know that how much I have to save, how much for my need and how much for my wants.
Right. That's wonderful. Like you're sowing the seed right from early years. And as you said, because they're curious, they start thinking about it more. And I think more questions would emerge and they learn better. So that's a wonderful thing that you're doing. And could you share with us what are some misconceptions or challenges you've encountered when you teach financial literacy to teens?
See, the first question, as I told you, and I mentioned right now only, that family, they are not supporting us. If I'm not wrong, 90% of the family members, they are saying stock market or this, all these things are very dangerous. It's like gambling, right? But I'm saying I'm not teaching them a stock market. I'm teaching them a financial literacy, and that is very
Mm.
important. Saving is very important. Where you are saving from, what you are doing, which kind of investment you are doing, I'm not teaching. But why it is important? What, how much percentage of your salary should be go in your saving account, for your spending account, or for your funds, for emergency fund? I'm teaching them this. So the means a misconception was that I'm teaching them a stock market. I'm not teaching them. It is a part of investment. They should know, but by the age they will know all these things, which is very basic. Then they are knowing about all these things. Now everyone right now, if you just open any social media account, they all were trying that. We are promoting for the financial freedom. You can get this kind of a things. I'm teaching them FON, stock market training. But my dear parents, I'm teaching them a financial literacy, which is very important. What is budget? What is investment? How much they should spend for their needs and wants? These basic things I'm teaching, because this is not taught in a school. And this is very important. If they know all these things, obviously the financial freedom will be there for them. It's matlab, there is no question for that, right?
Right.
So misconception was this the first thing. Second, that it is not for girls. Still,
Mm.
this is there in all the family members. You are kid, you are girl. This is not for you. Your husband is doing. It's okay. And see, if right now the same thing. Suppose if I'm talking about myself, few years back, when I asked my husband also, he said that I'm doing everything now. Why you are worried about it? So see, if we are educated, but still it is there. Maybe because they don't want us to be in that zone where the tension, worry is there. But actually, we both are equal. Equality is there. Then I should know. If you are helping me in kitchen, I should help you in finance. So that should be there. So these two big misconception, I would say, still we are having in society, which we have to break it. Hope I will do that.
Yeah. I think we are moving towards it because there is a lot of chatter in the media out there that schools are not teaching about finance and about money, how to handle money. That's why once kids grow up, they are in their adulthood and they are earning money, but they do not know how to use it, how to invest, how to save, what to do with it. So, and they learn through their mistakes then, which I think why should they spend their years and learning through mistakes if you can learn it at an early age? So, yeah. And how do you conduct your sessions? Do you educate the parents and provide some tools and knowledge to them and they help their children? Or do you have your sessions with the teens themselves?
See, for me right now, what I'm doing, according to age, I'm bifurcating my seminars. Like, suppose if the students are below 8 or 9, so obviously they need the support. Okay, if they are, if yeah, they are about 10 also, they need support from parents because this is all about what practice. This is all about earning money, and we know that money is very important things because if the money is, if child is having money, he can use anywhere. So that I should be always there, whether you are 5 years or you are 25 years. I should be always there that where money is going. So right now, see, I'm doing what right now. I'm giving them a workbook and everything, so they know about things what they have to do. Like if I talk about a small kid, 5 years old, he's not knowing anything, right? Just he's know about your that kindergarten alphabets and the numbers and all these things. Little bit about the money, they know about that this is money, these are the things maybe they are knowing by teacher or maybe playway methods, whatever they are using in a kindergarten. So the workbook I have designed the same way, like the introduction for the money, so they know about the Indian currency. Once they know about the currency, there is some activity regarding that, so they understand and identify, okay, I learned that and now this is the thing is given. After that, when they know they are going for a shopping, so they know that suppose 100 rupees is with them and they have to do shopping. So what kind of things they are doing? So for workbook also, I have designed the one I am giving them example inside the workbook, and another one is for their real world example. So next time whenever they are going with the parents, they know that which kind of things they are purchasing or they are taking. So two way they are knowing. So one is like book also. If they are not going, so they know about from the book itself. And the second one, they are knowing about the real world. Suppose in a book, maybe the amount it is written 20 rupees, but in a real world, maybe it's a 30 rupees. So they know that this is a difference, right? And then after that, they should know that 100 rupees I was having, how much I have spent, and how much I saved. And according to that, I'm giving them questions that just think about it. Your saving was more or your spending was more. And according to that, I'm telling them what are the needs and wants. See, directly we cannot go. As a teacher, also, we have to check the prior knowledge and then we have to go for the unknown part. So here also, then I'm telling them what are the needs. So with that example, they know that yes, fruits are my need, vegetables are my need, house is my need, but chocolate, junk food, video game, these are my want. These are not my needs. So with example, small kid understand. For bigger one, if I'm giving them a directly what is a finance and all these things, they should know because they know the word also, they know all the other things, they understand the language. Here I have to do more about the activity parts. Then in my workbook also I'm giving them that how they can earn, because see, when we are talking about financial literacy, finance means money, so money should be there. It's not only that we have to do only the paperwork or all these things, so they should earn actually. So 30 days challenge I have given, and the 30 task also I'm giving, and then they have to do. See, I just give them an idea. How much they charge, that is up to them. It's not
Hmm.
my business. So here they know about that, yes, earning is important. And then I'm telling that how you can divide that, like how much, like four jars are there. I'm calling them SSFS. So S for saving, then spending, then funds and share. Charity is also important. So like that way they have to divide their money into there, so they know that yes, these are my things and I'm doing budgeting, I'm doing financial literacy. Now I know little bit about it. So whole
Right.
these things are not in a one day. It's not in a 1 week. It has to be in a 30 days, 2 months, 6 months. Then only they understand. And this is very important. The practical knowledge is very, very important. Otherwise, it will go. Just you
Yeah.
remember how many things you remember from your childhood. Those who are you experience practical knowledge, that only is there in our mind. Because NLP says that picture, the visualization is there in our mind. The theory part will go.
Right, right. And that's so true because finance in itself, people usually see it as a dry subject. And
Yeah.
the ones who do not like math, because this involves math too. So it's going to be
Right.
all the more a challenge for them. But while you're working with these kids, what kind of challenges do you see them having? Of course, this is quite interesting the way you have structured your course with visuals and exercises and real world examples. But I'm sure the kids would still find certain things difficult, or where do you find them getting stuck, or finding it difficult to get through that part?
See, the first thing, as a teacher, I know the curriculum, the
Hmm.
syllabus, the exam, it is very important for our grades and everything. So I know that. And nowadays, when you are talking about that, we don't have in a school, but some school inculcate all this financial literacy program, but still it is not starting from the very lower level. They start with the higher level. So here, the difficulty which I face most of the time, the parents are saying, see, she's or he is having a football class or basketball class. She is having another competition. She doesn't have a time for this lecture. She will understand that afterwards, like that way. So our society is more focusing on a school. Obviously, we have to do that because grades are very important nowadays. But they are having also that no, the other co-curricular activities are more important, like any other sports activity or dance, it is there, or any musical class is there. But still, they are having only 1 or 2% for financial literacy. So that is the biggest problem which I am facing, that still they are not knowing that this is why this is very important. And it is very important. Once they realize, maybe the time will go. And that time they are having more burden of school stuff and everything, and they are not getting time for finance then. So for me, time, they are not having time is very biggest difficulty, and I don't know how to come out of that, because I'm telling that once in a week also, if you are there, I will give you the task for a week. You just perform and then come with your questions and everything, and then we solve it. So some are ready, some are still in the dilemma that whether we go or not, like that way. It's going on.
So some parents, of course, as you said, that they say they need to prioritize on extracurricular, need to prioritize on the other academic school
Yes.
things. But the parents who you have met and who are teaching their kids about money or finance, have you noticed them making any mistakes? Like, are there any common mistakes parents are making when they're teaching their children about money, and how can they avoid that?
See, for me, to literate a kid is important. But first, I have to literate parents is very important. So first, I'm taking the class with them to understand that why this topic is important. Like, see, I'll tell you in a school also what we are doing, whatever the activity we are going to perform with our kids. First, we do all these things prior in with parents, maybe in a vacation time or all this. So they know about all the activities. So, like that way, whatever I'm going to teach for a month, I'm telling beforehand to them. So these are the things you have to do this way. So for them also, do and don'ts are there. So they know that yes, we have to do this way. And even I'm giving them a pamphlet and all these things. So they know that yes, this way we have to go and we have to do the activity and we have to perform. So person will understand. And if the kids are bigger, so they know about. So they are writing the question and for me, and so then we are discussing in the group. Like we are having the Q&A session. So where I'm just telling them that these are the things we can do this way, we can solve it this way, and the answer is there. So again, my motto is what, see, literate education is very important regarding finance. So here I'm not giving them that, see, this much you have to finish, otherwise you are not going to eligible for your exam. I'm not taking any exam. So if they are doing a single step in a week, for me it's also okay, no problem. Once in a month, it's okay, no problem. But you come and do it. So it is very important for them. Like this small step will go, and then they know about everything when they are entering in the finance. So they know about all these things. So they understand that, wow, yes, these are the things I already know about it, and the others are not knowing. And nowadays, see so many that social media like YouTube is there. Even they are reading the books and all these things. So they are getting the knowledge. But sometimes only knowledge is not important. You have to inculcate the habit. The habit should be there. Like, see, I know that 50, 30, 20 rules. Do you know 50, 30, 20 rules, Jennifer?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, see, we know, but are you doing? No.
Not religiously.
Exactly. So, it should be the practice. Otherwise, it will go. It's like
Yeah.
that. So, this is the real example, see, I have given to you that why it is important. We know the knowledge is, we are having the knowledge, but practice, we don't have practice.
And how do you address the psychological aspects of money management, such as the emotions associated with spending or saving, investing, or even charity for that matter?
See, when I was doing one of the coaching course, and that is NLP, and I came to know that psychology is also there, right? So, suppose we are going for a dinner and we are giving money as a tip. So, what kind of things that feelings come that yes, I have given? So, there are two types of feelings are there. One, with the happiness, yes, he served me on time, the food was delicious, so we are giving that way. Another, oh, it's a rule that 10% I have to give. Otherwise, कैसे लोग सोचेंगे, how they feel about me that I have not given anything. So this matter. And see, NLP is there, law of attraction is there. The same way, whatever you think, it will happen. Not in a day, not in a month, but it will come back to you. Like karmas, we are saying all the time, we are saying karma. So here, like that way, if we give them with the happiness, it will return to us 10x. So this is true. So psychology is very, very important. Like suppose, again, I'm giving the one more example. You are driving a car and you have to stand, you just broke in an accident, right? What will happen? The first thing, oh no, I have to insurance. Oh, I'm having insurance. So again the happiness. But the first, oh no, पैसे जाने वाले हैं अब तो. Like so psychology is there because money के साथ अपनी feelings पहले से ही बहुत है. Like maybe I don't know, but most of the time we say that पैसे पेड़ पे नहीं उगते हैं. Right.
Hmm.
So this proverb is there, and every time it is hard to earn money. I listen this so many times from my parents. Whenever I'm spending on my chocolate, so they are saying, it's very, मतलब it's hard. तुम्हें नहीं पता पापा को कितनी मेहनत करनी पड़ती है. So this is there. So every time we are saying, thinking, oh, it's hard to earn money. So psychology is already there in our mind from my childhood, the past memory, always saying me that no, it's very hard. Even if I ask for a salary, that no, you should give me more salary, negotiation I cannot do because how bad if I ask for money.
Hmm.
I'm asking for my service, but then also I cannot ask. No, I can't ask. So psychology is always there, and thanks to our parents and all the other society members, because they are always saying it is very hard. No, it is not your cup of tea. You can't do it. So all these things are there. In psychology, it's related to that feeling, and that feeling is related to your action. So
Hmm.
because of that, all that it is interconverted. So they are saying that no, that it's a connecting dots. So when you are having that feeling, so it's hard. Your action will be like that. No, it's hard. I can't do it. So like that way, for financial literacy, also they are saying no, it's no, we cannot afford that money for financial literacy. इतना
Hmm.
तो क्या सेविंग तो हम भी सिखा देंगे बच्चों को, but you are not teaching them. How many times you are sitting with your kid and telling, see, this is our family income, and we are spending money on this, we are spending money on this, and then we are saving this much amount of insurance we are having, these are the mediclaim. We are not doing. Even simple shopping also, we are not making the list and telling these are the things we are going to shop, and see that how much we are spending all these things. We are not. Okay, कितने चाहिए पैसे ले लो जाओ लेके आ जाओ, because we are earning, but that doesn't mean that same thing will happen, right? So this is very
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Psychology behind money. The book is also given by one of the well-known author, Tony Robbins, and all these things. They are saying that psychology behind money is very, very important, because this is all about your brain and all your feelings, all your action, all your past memories. All is coming from there only. Till the
Right.
date, I'm feeling that yes, to earn money is very hard because it is from my childhood. So I'm
Yeah.
erasing every time. Whenever I'm thinking, I'm telling, no, it's easy. I can do it. I know that because I'm changing my psychology. So then
Right.
only I can earn. Otherwise, it won't be.
Yeah. And I think it comes from these pillar of thoughts that parents have. Um, one pillar of thought that they want to shield their child from all the worries or stress of how hard they are finding it to earn that money. So it's that protective nature that parents have
True.
once they
I
grow up.
agree. See,
Yeah.
whatever they taught me, I'm not telling any time. Like one of the coaching session, my mentor asked me that, don't you think your parent has done all these things? I said, no. That feeling doesn't come. I said no. Whatever
Right.
they have done their best thing, whatever they can do. And I'm
Right.
proud that to be a kid of them. So because of them only I can come here. Otherwise I can't.
Right. Right. All parents do their best with whatever knowledge they acquired, what they learned through their life journey, and they try to give us the best. And I think whatever they teach us, we take it forward. But whatever you've just shared with us, so I think your teaching starts with teaching the parents first, trying to break that barrier and the psychology, as you said, of how they perceive money, their relationship with money, and then move to teaching the child, right? Yeah. Okay. That's wonderful. And what are the resources or tools do you recommend for parents so that they can reinforce this financial literacy at home?
See, if you think about all these things, the resource and everything, so again, that comes in mind that again we have to go and purchase all these things. I'm telling that no need to do anything. uh, in one of my that activity, even I tell them that so don't go for a piggy bank, like fancy piggy bank I want for my kid, then only she or he will save money. No need to do all these things. Just take the plastic jar which you are having in your kitchen. It's enough. Wash it, and then if you want, decorate. Write down the all that good things like gratitudes toward the money on that, and then use it. Who is bothering you? Don't waste money on all these things. Just do the simple things. I'm just telling to my parents that please do the simple things. Today's generation, this Gen Z, they're very smart. You won't
Very true.
believe, my 1.5-year-old kid, he knows the logo of YouTube and he knows how to on that and to scroll and everything. He knows everything. He knows how to do all that thing. So this Gen Z is very, very smart. Only you have to just give them a direction. Nothing else. They know how to search on internet. So they know everything. And even they will come up with another workbook or maybe with the activity that Mama, see, this is very
Hmm.
important. Just get, even no need to get the printout. They know the printout also how to get the printout. So see, no need all these things. Just your attention that whatever
Hmm.
you are doing with your money stuff, involve them. I'm just telling that whatever the money habits you are following, involve them. Whatever the conversation you are doing, involve them. Just involve them.
Hmm.
See, your concern, even my concern, that we don't want them that they worry about all these things because the protection should be there. See, when you are talking about other things, like which is very important, I'll just say because it is very important to understand. Earlier, when you and me, our kids in a school, sex education was not there, right?
Right.
I don't know about all these things, but my mother taught me all, so I know about things. Nowadays, school is having, so we know that now we all parents are saying, oh, it is very important. Why? Because school ने अभी introduce कर दिया है. माँ ने तो पहले से ही सिखाया था. So
Hmm.
like that way, school is doing or not, it's another thing. As a parent, as a mother, as a father, what you are doing, it's your responsibility because you are the first teacher of your kid.
Absolutely.
So it's your duty, right? And how much you have to tell them, that is up to you. You have
Hmm.
to take that boundary. You have to put the limitation. Like if I'm talking about all these things, I know that how much I have to tell. In a education like sex education, also our mother know that how much I have to inform her. She is not telling each and everything openly, but she
Hmm.
knows how much, when, how she know. So the same way, you as a parent, you know that how much you have to tell. It's not that no, this is not your cup of tea. अभी इस बारे में नहीं बात करेंगे तुम बहुत छोटे हो. This is a wrong cycle.
Hmm.
Yes, beta, I'll tell you. Come. And that little bit you just inform. So
Hmm.
he will also understand that now my father is telling me, and then he will tell to his friends, no, my father is doing and he involved me. He will be happy. Like other activity is happy. So
Hmm.
this is a psychology behind. So just involve them. I know it's a little tough because we don't have time. We are doing working and the other stuff and all these things, but only 5-10 minutes we can do. So daily
Right.
5 or 10 minutes, if we are giving for financial literacy in a 30 days, it will be 150 minutes. It's enough. Just think about in a year how much it will be. It's
Right.
enough for them.
Yeah.
So this is my
Hmm.
calculation, okay, Jennifer. I don't know about the others, but as a parent, like for 1.5-year-old kid, I know. So I have started all these things in my mind. So I'm
Hmm.
doing with him. Like I'm having a two babies right now. One is my human baby, human species, and the another is my career that is also there.
Right.
So both the babies are growing together.
That's wonderful. So, Namrata, I'm going to take a quick pause now. And before we switch gears and talk a little about your personal life, before that, I'm going to give you to choose a number. And the number that you choose, I'm going to ask you an off guard question, nothing to do with profession at all. Yeah. So let's pick a number between 7 to 10.
7 to 10. 9.
All right. So the question that I have as number 9, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Okay, so only one, right?
Only one.
Then it will be rice.
Rice. Oh, you're a big lover of rice.
Actually, I don't know, but I love South Indian food. I love.
Okay.
I'm Gujarati, but then also, like for me, rice is well my staple food. For me, it's
Hmm.
anytime I can eat. It's like that.
How did you acquire the taste and liking for South Indian food?
I don't know. See, if you, I physically also, so many people are saying me I'm looking like a Punjabi. I said, no, I'm Gujarati, yaar. So that, like that also maybe South Indian food. I don't know, but from the childhood, I love. Maybe my mother is making once in a month. I don't remember. So I was craving that kab banega wo khana, kab milega idli sambar. So that maybe because of that. And
Nice.
like khichdi, yeah, khichdi is
Hmm.
every day in my house. Like I'm from the middle class, so we are having khichdi all the day. Like every dinner is khichdi only. We don't have any other option. So
Yeah.
maybe sometimes only plain khichdi. Sometimes it's there's uh, all that mixed khichdi, masala khichdi we can say. So
Hmm.
that's why rice is my favorite. Even plain rice, masala plain rice also my pulao is my favorite. So I said, no,
Anything to
rice,
do with rice.
rice favorite.
Nice. And since you have a 1.5-year-old kid, I think khichdi all the more becomes a staple food because it's so easy to, feed them.
But now you don't believe that he doesn't like it.
Oh.
And now he
What's
said,
his
Mama, it's
favorite?
enough 1.5 year. I take everything now, don't want.
What's his favorite?
See, right now, though, whatever that's spicy and chatpata, he likes. Because taste buds are
Nice.
there. So yeah. So see, suppose like 8 o'clock, I'm feeding him. So khichdi is there, and 9 o'clock around his father is coming. So for him, obviously, khichdi is not there. Something else should be there. So he go and then he eats. You know that
Hmm.
मम्मा ने आज खिचड़ी बनाई है पापा से कुछ खा लो थोड़ा अच्छा सा
So nice. All right. Let's move into our next segment now, Namrata. So tell us about Namrata as an individual. What do you believe in? What are your values?
See, if you ask me what is Namrata, so Namrata is a curious child from the childhood. Like I don't remember from where, but whenever I'm just standing for a bus to move from one city to another city, I always waiting for a bus, and it will take obviously half an hour because Mama and Papa they all say that no, we have to go early, otherwise we will not get the seat. And there I'm just sitting and I'm observing people that what they all are thinking, how, मतलब, what is going on? Like the thought which comes in my mind that how much it will take, the bus will arrive, the same patient they are having, or they are worrying about that what kind of food they are getting today. मतलब, I don't remember, but since I think so, fifth standard onwards, I was having this kind of things that right now also when I'm looking you, I'm just thinking that what Jennifer is doing. So thinking, so it is always there in my mind. And from there, I came to know that I love to listen people. So when I'm asking you that yes, what is your problem or what kind of things you are going through, then I said, see, I can understand from her face that yes, something was going on. Some weird expression was there on her face. So I came to know that yes, something is there, and I was right. I can now help. And another thing is that Namrata is a big actor. Like if you are giving me any kind of role, I would like to do that. So in my family, I'm the youngest one. So for me, my brother is saying that always like always ready to, like, suppose if I see that my father is coming from office and he's not in that good mood, maybe something happened, so I will give him a one cup of glass of water and all these things to cool down, and then I start all the things, so he will be happy. So my brother and sister, they know that Namrata is having this trick that no one can be like, oh, okay, today the mood, no, I don't want to talk. No, I don't want that. It has to be like, okay, आपको अगर नहीं बोलना है, that is your choice. But sad तो नहीं रहना है because we are watching you. You cannot see your face. We are seeing your face, and we don't want कि ऐसे उखड़ा हुआ मुंह किसी का भी हो. So I'm a big actor. So that is also there. With that, I'm a doodling person. So most of the time, whenever I'm not happy or something is stuck in my mind, maybe someone says something or whatever it is there, I'll start doodling. And this is also from my childhood. And that I came to know afterwards that, oh, from childhood I was doing the doodles and I was not knowing. Like sometimes mama papa said no, you cannot go for a movie, and then I upset because my all friends were going and I can't, so I couldn't make it. So that time I just opened my book and I start doing drawing and this doodle work, any kind of Arabic design I was doing that time. So that is also Namrata. So doodle is also one of the part, acting is also one of the part. Curiosity is the most thing inside me, and the creativity and innovation is there. I always want that whatever the topic I'm teaching or whatever that part of conversation I'm doing, it has to be very simple and easy way. So people who are listening me, they should understand. Maybe from my body language, maybe from my acting part, maybe from my dialogue. If I'm taking anything from the Bollywood, they should understand. That is the main thing behind my conversation. Always, always I want. And those who are knowing me, those who are meeting me first time, they said that, no, Namrata is very introvert, but I'm not. I'm very extrovert, but I'm taking too much time, a little time to come in a comfort zone like that.
Mm. I think you have all those qualities um, to be a wonderful coach that you are, because you're not just curious and innovative, you're a very good listener from what I understood, and you're observant. You're not just a coach to deliver whatever you have created, but you're observant to what is happening in the other person's mind, and use that to improvise and help them grow. So I think those are wonderful traits that you possess. And so, outside of your professional life, what do you enjoy doing for self care or for relaxation?
See, before pregnancy, I was doing so many things, but right now sleeping is the best thing because I'm not getting that. Mostly, actually, I'm very much a Bollywood lover. So all the time, whenever I'm getting time, maybe any kind of movie, and that is also Disney movies. I
Hmm.
love that movies. I maybe I'm not getting time in my childhood, or that time it was not very famous. So now I'm doing. I know the Frozen that is also there, like all kind of others adventures movies. Oh yeah, the one thing I forgot to mention you that thrillers and like suspense is my favorite movies. Apart from the romantic one, because suspense and that, see, as you mentioned, that observant, right? CID बहुत देखी है. So whenever something is there, so I should know beforehand that who is the culprit. So like that way, I'm very curious to know. Yeah, yes, this was the move, and I came to know this is the wrong thing. So now I know that yes, movie was my whatever I was thinking was correct. The right path was there. So that is also there. So music right now, so no music, nothing. But whenever I'm getting time, so any movie or any comedy show. Otherwise, all Coco Melon. Right now, all Coco Melon is going on. Uh,
Is
Rolly
it?
Polly, Rolly Polly up. So
And it's so wonderful. As soon as you switch on that, the the beginning of that Coco Melon tune, I think immediately his head would turn, right?
If he's not coming and if you are having remote in your hand, you have to just on that. He will come immediately. Oh my. Otherwise, I have to run behind him that come and complete your breakfast, complete your lunch. But he will not come. But as soon as the wheels on the bus go around, he will come.
So you
So
said you
we
like
we know that
acting,
tactics all the we know we should know before and that
right?
yeah this is the thing.
Yeah. And you said you like acting. So if from any Bollywood movie you had to um enact or take up any role, which movie and which character would you pick?
See that much I have not think about it. But the
Hmm.
last my performance was in a school for Teachers' Day, and we are having a play. The play was regarding the transgenders and the one kid who lost her memory, and the transgenders are they are just bringing her, and then all the kind of things happening, and as soon as that memory came back in her mind, she'll forget all this, matlab, the person who are behind them. So I was one of the transgender, and Jennifer, I don't know, but see, whenever I'm on stage, I forget about everything. That who are watching me, who are there. We are two transgender who are performing this role, and she was performing the positive role of transgender. And I was little bit negative. That every time I'm just telling that no, this is not the thing. This, and after that, when I saw all were standing in the auditorium and they don't have any best actor, but she gave me the judges, those who are observing us, she gave me that you are the best one and you make me cry. I said, "It's really?" Yeah, because I was not knowing when I'm on stage, I forget everything. So for me, it's
Wow.
not like that which role, because I did the small kid also, I did all the other things also. But for me, I don't remember that. Like, see, I'm a Bollywood person, but it's not that I want to mimic anyone or anyone to do that way. But yes, if I'll get the chance, I'll do it any kind of role. It's like that.
Hmm.
Like, see, in a B.Ed, when you are doing the bachelor in education, they teach the first thing that as a teacher, you are actor, because
Hmm.
whatever worries you are having at home, you have to keep it outside, because this is your world. For 40 students, you are mother. So
Hmm.
forget about everything. So the smile should be on your face, the caring nature should be there. Don't shout on them. So all these things are there. So a teacher is always an actor. Because we have to taught them also that see chalo play karna hai, so how to enact, so we have to do first then only. So this is the first thing. Even in a financial literacy for
Hmm.
kids, you have to perform first as a parent, make your jar also, then only they will understand. अगर आपने बोला कि no beta you have to do because it is given in the workbook, it's not like that. You have to perform with them, so they will understand that yeah mama was doing, let's do. Mama was
Yeah.
doing this, I will also do. Be a role
And
model for them.
kids mostly learn through seeing what
Mm.
our parents are doing rather than what they are telling us to do.
Yeah, and we know that there are four sensories which are behind all kind of action or whatever we are doing. Some are good in a visual, some are good in a listening, some are good in a touching. So as a teacher, we know that we have to make the curriculum or syllabus or any topic in such a way so all can get that exposure. Only visual, sorry, only visual is that, then maybe half of the students are not listening. They will not understand anything what you are doing. So all this three or four, all the sensory should be there in your activity, then only they understand, otherwise they will not. It is most important things. And nowadays, see, yeah, one thing you mentioned about the curriculum. So nowadays, what is happening in the new national education policy is coming, and in that they are giving the life skills, and financial literacy is one of the life skills they are going to introduce. I don't know when or how much they are going to inculcate or putting in the syllabus, because see, I know about school. So much things are there and restricted period. Even all kind of functions are there, all kind of other activity. All these things are there. So it is very difficult for school also to put another this kind of a subject, but they are going to offer. So those who are interested, like karate, we are opting for the sports, music, they can take it and they can learn about it.
Hmm. So that
Extra
it's not going
subject.
to be a
Yeah.
mandatory
Yeah.
subject, but an optional one.
I don't know how they are going to, but yes, it has to be and it will come. Maybe it will take 1 or 2 years, because see, whenever the new policy is coming, it will not implemented in a day. It will take a time and it will come soon,
Hmm.
because we are very good in adaptation. So if someone is going any other country and they know about all these things, they come up with that and then they put the petition against, well, towards the government, that this should be there in the schools, and then we are having, we teacher has to do.
And is this going to be across all boards, or
See,
do we
right now
have
I
any
know about
information?
the CISC board. They are doing,
Okay.
because my friends are there, so they told me about all these things. So yeah, IB and CISC, those that they are having. I don't know about like other state board and central board. I don't know about that thing.
Okay.
As I mentioned, it will come, but it will take time, because India is not a small country. There are so many. Even the boards are there are so many boards are there. So
Right.
obviously.
Okay, so if in life, we all go through setbacks, failures, trials, and some kind of challenges. Would you like to share any one such experience when you faced any kind of adversity, and how did you bounce back from it, and how has that incident changed you as a person?
Okay, so see, after my marriage, everybody say that you now start family planning and everything and all these things. So after 10 years, I came to know that it is difficult for us to get all these things. And whenever someone is coming and asking me all these things, the whole day is going very dry for me. Like no kind of other work, nothing will, well, no. See, I'm very jolly person. Then also it affects me a lot. So then I started making my boundary that no, this has to be out of my circle. This person should not come in my. So sometimes I feel that, oh, I'm very lonely, because I put that boundary, because they are coming with the such one question which I don't want to answer them. Then I put myself, well, I and my husband, we both decided, if it is affecting us, tell them. It has to be, like, give the strength inside and then give them a proper answer. Let's see, if you have any other question, you can come and ask me anytime. But this question, I'm not going to answer you, because it's my personal, and you are not going, you are not a person to ask me every time the same thing. So then we decided that okay, we don't want anything, and we are very happy couple, and we live life like this way. And suddenly, I don't know how that the stars or universe who wants all these things. Again, one person came and then she told me that you can go for this. I said, I told Nap in early also, why you are, well, this is only the last time. Then again, I said, no means no, I'm not going, because I have decided I'm not going for any kind of treatment. I'm fed up with everything. Then my husband said, let's try once. I said, no, I know how much that trouble and all these things, because they are giving so much hormones, that injection of hormones and everything. I don't want to do. And because of that hormones, my mood will fluctuate very quickly. All these things I know. He said, okay, don't do it. Again, I don't know how that universe again come up. And then I thought that yes, let let's try, because everyone is coming again and again. So something is there. And with the all complication and everything, I just delivered him. And that was that. uh, till 1.5 years, and I'm still thinking that, oh, he's my baby. I didn't expect that, oh, he's still mine. So that was the thing. uh, Even I'm telling all my friends, those who are below 30, I'm telling that please plan before 30. Don't wait, because उसके बाद भी life इतनी ही beautiful है जितनी पहले होती है. That
Hmm.
advice I'm giving everyone. And please don't do all these things later on, because see, career तो कभी भी बन सकता है, baby नहीं बनता फिर. It is very
Yeah.
difficult. And now I know how much that problems I'm facing. Like my body gain is there. Obviously, after pregnancy, everyone is having, but then also because of that treatment and all the medication, so it's trouble. I'm just coping up still. I'm a 1.5 years, but still I cannot do the way I was doing before that.
Hmm.
So it's there because of age limit. So
So how has he changed you as a person now that you're a mom? I'm sure
So now
you.
he's telling me that, see, financial literacy for kids. Earlier it was teens, but now I'm telling that it's a kids, because I know
Hmm.
my kid has to know first. Then only I can teach others kid. If
Right.
he doesn't know, then how I can teach others? So now it's like for kid, and I'm just seeing them, the way he's thinking, the way he look, whatever I'm doing. If I'm telling that go and give me a remote, so he's giving me the TV remote. The way I'm doing, if I'm just doing any kind of acting in front of him, he just matlab, doing the exact way, or maybe try to doing in the same way. So I know now the psychology of child, that how he's thinking. Because see, I told you, my mind is always that what he is thinking, the other person is thinking. So every time I'm just seeing that yes, he's doing this, that means he is going to do all these things now. So now I know. So that knowledge, real knowledge, I'm putting in my financial literacy, because now I'm knowing more about kids. See, for me, my teaching was in a middle school. I'm teaching a middle school student, so it's a fourth, fifth, sixth standard. Small kid, I don't have any experience, and it's very difficult to teach them, because it has to be in a playway method. More games should be there, hands-on activity should be there. I know all these things, but I didn't get any chance. But now I'm doing all these things, like yes, this we can do, this we can do. So we started. So yesterday only, me and my husband, we were just talking. So I said, now I want to make one jar for him. So he said, why? I mean, I was just for fun, that whatever the coins we are having, we are going to just put it inside. He said, okay, start doing it. I said, yeah, we should start.
Wonderful.
So
Okay.
he just changed my mind. Like my whatever the psychology I know about, because of the books which I read and everything. But now the experience I'm doing with him,
Hmm.
so more ideas, more innovation, creativity is coming in my work because of him.
Hmm.
So I'm very
Hmm.
blessed that now he came, so I know what to do now next.
Yeah, I think that's why the universe was showing you this. You need more creativity. Here you have a live example,
Live
a live
example.
teacher to teach you.
Yeah, 24 into 7 hours. Live example is with me. Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, Namrata, in the interest of time, I'll ask you one last question. So, is there any final message or advice that you'd like to share with our audience before we wrap up?
Final message. Okay, so financial literacy is not about how much money you make. Financial literacy is all about to manage and how to use whatever amount of money you are having. This is the final. If you understand this, you are going to start the financial literacy for kids tomorrow and tomorrow itself. Because here, money, obviously, I bless that everyone, I pray that everyone will get the amount, whatever they want. But to manage is very important. Yeah, we are hiring the other person for managing, but we are not knowing that how much dedication the person is giving towards your money. You should know each and everything. So please start financial literacy because it is very important for you also as a parent and for your kid also. So this is my
Wonderful.
legacy I'm giving to my kid, that whatever I'm knowing about financial literacy, you should know about it.
Wonderful. I think it couldn't have been defined in a better way, in such a crisp and concise way. So thank you for that last note and advice, Namrata. And thank you for coming on our podcast and sharing this wonderful, wonderful knowledge that you have, and which is very important in this age and time, especially. Thank you for your time, Namrata.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We hope you found today's episode insightful. Hope you also grasped the significance of nurturing financial literacy in children and acquired some practical approaches to teaching them about money management. We would love to hear your thoughts on this episode and this season as a whole. So please get typing in the comment section below. And don't forget to spread the wisdom by sharing this podcast with someone who might need a boost. Thank you for subscribing to Jennifer's Crossroad Conversation. Until next time, keep exploring perspectives and inspiring growth.